I get central here. There we go. Brought to you by the new Pharaoh's Lounge Kickstarter. This was my worst day of fantasy ever. I joined DFS Army. I got all the core plays, did the optimizer, 200 lineups in the main slate, and I lost every single one of them. Joe Burrow should die a miserable fucking death. You know what it is? They awarded me a certain amount. One second here. Did I win 500? I win 4 fucking hundred. These cunts. They just ripped me the fuck off again here. Yeah, they took $60 away from me. They put me up to 600, and they just took it away. Once. DraftKings. Sometimes I swear to Christ. Calm, calm, calm. Got my ass kicked all day in fantasy. Cursed out the optimizers, cursed out everything. And I said, fuck this. I'll play my system for tonight's game. And I missed by 4 fucking points. So my system is back. Fuck the optimizers. I hate optimizers. I hate not having a say in my lineups. I tried it for a week. I said I tried it all week. I did pretty good with the fucking Chiefs and the Broncos. My system definitely would have eaten it. But I hated the idea of not having a say. I don't want Skynet picking my fucking lineups. I'm a hand builder for life. Look at that. Oh, fucking goddamn. It's just nothing worse than fucking goddamn. Oh, fucking cunt. 4.8 goddamn points. Let's see what we got here. And the worst part is look at that. It's one thing to lose by 4.8 points. Another thing when the last 2 throws of the fucking game were to Waller. I had Waller. That would have shot me in the fucking first place. Problem is, depending on the touchdown, which is what, 6 points or 7 points? It's 7 points. He gets 6 for the touchdown, 1 for the reception, with a couple of yards. Problem is, I'll lose 3 points on the Bills' defense here. But good enough maybe for second place, third place, couple of grand. Why do we do this to ourselves? Because there's no better way to make money. Except making comic books, of course. I thought I won $500, but I guess they did a fucking course correction or some bullshit fucking cunt shit last minute. Just fucking aggravating. Whatever. Still wins me back half of what I lost today. Plus, it helps me answer the question of whether or not I wanted to keep using optimizers, which I fucking hated. I hated every minute of using a computer to make my lineups. It's not for me. Maybe it's for you, for stupid faggot asshole, stupid shithead, bullshit fucking jerk off cunt sharks that have to play in $10 games still, even though they've won big money and don't fucking spread the love. No, they just keep fucking sharking. I hope they die of the worst possible fucking anal cancer that fucking exists if you're a shark. If you're a shark, go play in 6-figure fucking games. Go fucking play in the $100 games, the $500 games, the $1,000 games. You've won. God bless. To sit in $5 and $10 games, you deserve to fucking die. You're a shark and a cunt. But who am I to say anything? I'm looking to win in these small rounds so I can only play in the big rounds. But I'm angry because I fucking lost. So you can't go by me because it's all bias. Now again, we say to ourselves, the Cowboys are terrible, right? Just like tonight. The Giants are terrible, so the Bills should steamroll. But there's no logic. There's no optimizers. There's no analytics. There's no fucking stupid fucking study the history and the chart bullshit. There is only the next game. Every fucking game is different. Every code's different. There's no advantage other than the shithead on the computer with his second little calculation program. Yeah, fuck you. Die. Sorry, I'm bitter. I'm bitter because I lost by 4.8 fucking points tonight. Every time he put that fucking ball to Saquon Barkley, I knew I was fucked. So we're going back to our old system. because I like my old system. I make comic books for a living, and I'm trying to I want to do this. I want to go back to radio and do this shit. Or, dude, I need to win. Darren Waller catches that touchdown pass. That gets me a lot fucking closer to having some credibility. I've won 4 times. I've won showdowns. It's not enough. Jake the Turd Ferguson. Ugh. Ugh. Long fucking day of shitty football. It was some shitty football today. Mainly because all my guys sucked, except for Mostert. Mostert came through. That was it. One fucking player. That fucking Titans Ravens game is what they should play in fucking prison to get fucking prisoners to talk. That's how fucking horrible that goddamn fucking Ravens Titan games were. And the worst part is, I fucking hate Ryan Tannehill. Because the second he came out of the fucking game, Mr. I don't throw the goddamn ball to save my life, Malik Willis came in and started chucking the fucking ball. I hope Malik Willis stays in that fucking game. That's the only shot the fucking Titans have. Who do I know? What do I know? What do I know? Chargers D, huh? Bills D almost came up big for me tonight. Gallup. Spiller. Ooh, I don't see Spiller being a captain. But you never fucking know. Donald Parham Jr. And our final possible captain, Rico Dodal. That Turpin finds his way into winning lineups. Let's do the system, kid. Let's do the system. Austin Eckler was a full practice participant Thursday. Chris Ream, ESPN.com, previously relayed that Eckler said he had a 99% chance of returning to action week 6, and the running back's full practice participation Thursday has him on track to play Monday against the Cowboys. Eckler sustained a right high ankle sprain week 1, but after the Chargers' week 5 bye, he's ready to reclaim his role as the team's top back and thus belongs back in week 6 fantasy lineups. Reclaim his role as the team's top back, thus belongs back in week 6. Let's get LAC for the Chargers, DAL for the Cowboys. Let's see whose name comes up the most. Top card is Eckler. We want to try, of course, get Eckler in all the lineups. Jalen fucking Brooks. Alex fucking Erickson. Nick Vanette. Jarrett Peterson. Keelan Doss. Were the Chargers off last week? Yes, they were. Chargers were off last week, so they didn't play on the 8th. So this would be recent news, yes. Keelan Doss reverted to the Chargers practice squad. He played 9 snaps, 5 on offense, 4 on special teams in Sunday's win over the Raiders without recording a stat. He's eligible to be elevated to the Chargers active roster 2 more times this season. Don't get yourself too excited over that. Jalen Cropper. Simi Fihoko. Nothing. No news. Sean Makin. Signed to the active roster Thursday. McKean's promotion to the practice squad comes in response to fellow tight end Peyton Hendersloot being placed on injured reserve Thursday. The 25-year-old was already elevated for 2 games this season, playing 23 total snaps on offense and 30 on special teams. For the duration of his stay on the roster, McKean will likely serve as the Cowboys' number 3 tight end behind Jake Ferguson and Luke Schoonmaker. Ferguson. Schoonmaker. Those boys are on a board. You saw what Quentin Morris did tonight. Never underestimate the tight end 2. The tight end 2. Anything new on Mike Williams? Nothing new on Mike Williams. Stone Smart, nothing. Tolbert, no, that's old news. Who they play? They played the Niners. They got their asses kicked. McKitty, old news. We're looking for the Raiders game. Yeah, old news, old news. Hendershot, injured reserve. Per Michael Gelkin of the Dallas Morning News, Hendershot hasn't practiced from his ankle issue as hoped, despite not playing either the past 2 weeks, and the tight end now will be forced to miss at least the next 4 games after landing on IR. As a result, the soonest he can rejoin the lineup is Sunday, November 19th against the Panthers. In Hendersloot's absence, Luke Schoonamaker and Sean Makin will provide depth at tight end behind starter Jake the Turd Ferguson. That's 2 for Ferguson. That's 2 for Schoonmaker. That's 1 for McKeon. Speak of the devil. Nothing. No news on this prick. He got 7 points against the Jets. He hasn't done shit since. But Hendershoot is out, so maybe Schoonmaker gets his way in. Princeton Fant. Never heard of this fucking guy. Stevens Jr. A lot of guys just hanging around the roster here. This must be all the guys that travel with the team. Hunter Lepke. This guy let me down. Fuck you. Fuck you. You got 4 yards. You scored a touchdown. That's it. You even showed up again. Deuce is loose. Old news. Darius Davis. Yes. Caught both of his targets for 16 yards in the 24-17 win over the Raiders on Sunday. This guy rushes the ball too. Davis didn't see a significant snaps bump with Mike Williams out, as he played just 16 snaps compared to Quentin Johnston's 33. The speedy rookie will have a situational role as a field stretcher moving forward, but it's hard to imagine Davis operating as anything more unless injury occurs atop the depth chart. What the fuck are they talking about? This guy put up 8 fucking points. It's Vegas, 2 targets, and he ran the ball 3 fucking times. This guy's in play. Possible 6 card. What they mention? Johnston. Quentin Johnston. They called him a speedy rookie. Cavante Turpin returned to full practice participation Friday. Turpin didn't practice Thursday due to an ankle injury, but he was back in there without limitations Friday. Dallas won't release its injury report for Monday's matchup with the Chargers until Saturday, but barring a setback, Turpin will likely avoid an injury designation, allowing him to fill his usual role as a return man and part-time offensive player. Yeah, this guy was in that fucking Cowboy winning lineup. Look, 10 points, 6 points, 9 points, the man's in play. The man's in play. He's even fucking guy's in play. Rico Dodal. Nah, this is old news. Looks like we're ready to go against the Niners. Nah, it's old bullshit news. What's this guy done? It's fucking garbage. Arizona, though. Is that garbage time? Yeah, they beat the shit out of Arizona. Rico fucking Dodal. Do I read this shit? It's old fucking news. Yeah, this is old fucking news. It's against the Niners. No, they played them. All right, it's relevant, I guess. Dodal was a full participant in Thursday's practice. No, this is old fucking news. It affects things. He did shit against the Niners. They're talking about what he did before the Niners. I want to know what he did after the Niners. They get a report about it, then fuck him. Donald Parham Jr., questionable for Monday's contest against the Cowboys. Parham was a full participant in practice both Thursday and Friday, yet the Chargers still chose to keep him on the injury report ahead of Monday's contest. The big-bodied tight end sprained his wrist back in Week 4 and certainly seems to be trending in the right direction following the team's Week 5 bye. More information regarding his status will likely emerge prior to kickoff. Isaiah Spiller carried the ball 5 times for 12 yards and also caught both of his receptions for 15 yards in the win over the Raiders on Sunday. At this point, it's clear Spiller has surpassed Elijah Dotson as the team's number 3 running back behind injured Austin Ekeler and Joshua Kelly. With Ekeler likely to return following the Chargers' Week 5 bye, Spiller likely falls out of their fantasy relevance in all but the deepest of leagues. Kelly, Ekeler, and Dotson. So Kelly is on the board. Ekeler is on the board. Dotson is on the board. Spiller ain't gonna be no goddamn captain. Michael Gallup. 2 receptions on 5 targets for 15 yards in Sunday's loss to the Niners. Gallup was coming off his 2 most productive games of the season before running into a brick wall in the form of the 49ers defense, as San Francisco didn't allow a single Dallas receiver to gain over 50 yards. Dallas did finish in a 3-way tie with CeeDee Lamb and tight end Jake Ferguson for the team lead in targets, with Brandon Cooks not far behind with 4. Gallup and the entire offense will attempt to get right in a favorable matchup against the Chargers next Monday. Cooks, Lamb, Ferguson. So it's 3 for Ferguson. 1 for Cooks, 1 for Lamb. Right? That's it. Cooks. 1 for Lamb. We got Ferguson. We got Ferguson. Chargers D. How's the Chargers D? Oh, they showed up against the Raiders. 8 against Minnesota, 5 on Tennessee. Chargers are defenses in play. But I feel like the Cowboys are gonna have to do something, right? The Cowboys gotta show up. They ain't going off doing this shit against the. I mean, look, they did against Arizona, nothing. So I ain't playing no Cowboys D. This is the fucking Chargers. Quentin Johnston caught one of his 3 targets for 18 yards in the win over the Raiders on Sunday. There was some speculation Johnston would see a significant uptick in opportunities with Mike Williams out for the season, but that wasn't the case Sunday. Game script 24 total pass attempts by the Chargers likely impacted the 2023 first round pick somewhat, but the pecking order clearly favors Keenan Allen and Joshua Palmer by a wide margin. And that doesn't even account for Austin Ekeler, who should be returning soon from a high ankle sprain. The Chargers on a bye week 5 and will need to use that time to quickly assimilate the rookie into the offense. So what do we got here? Allen, Palmer, Ekeler. 2 for Ekeler. Allen's on the board, and Palmer is on the board. Cameron Dicker. Connected on his lone field goal attempt and also made 3 of his extra point attempts in the win over the Raiders on Sunday. It was a pretty typical game for Dicker, who continues to be a near automatic when it comes to field goals within 50 yards. The second-year starter is yet to miss a kick under 50 yards in the NFL career and is situated in an offense that is well regarded as one of the best in the league. Ooh, I had White Castle tonight. Some Twinkies. It's that kind of day. Bad day, bad junk food. Gerald Everett caught both of his targets for 9 yards in the win over the Raiders on Sunday. Everett's usage has been particularly maddening this season, but it's possible the veteran could be trending upwards after Donald Parham was ruled out of Sunday's game due to a wrist injury. With the Chargers on a bye week 5, the status of Parham will have to wait another week. If the 6'8" target is out for an extended absence, Everett could be poised for more work in the future. It's Parham. Daniel Parham Jr. is on the board. Brandon Aubrey converted his only extra point attempt and 50-yard field goal in Sunday's loss to the Niners. The rookie kicker was once again perfect, but the struggles of the Dallas offense in San Francisco gave him few opportunities to showcase his skills. Aubrey has drilled 14 straight field goal attempts to begin his NFL career and 10 straight PATs after missing his very first one. He figures to be a lot busier in week 6 against the Chargers. Oh, he's been double digits until the fucking Niners came to town. Jake the Turd Ferguson caught all three of his targets for 28 yards in Sunday's loss to the Niners. Ferguson's second straight game with a 100% catch rate was one of the few bright spots for the Dallas offense, as the entire unit struggled to move the ball against San Francisco's stingy defense. Unfortunately for his fantasy managers, the tight end experienced his lowest target total through 5 games. Ferguson has reached 7 targets in 3 of his previous 4 contests, so expect him to continue serving as the Cowboys' primary receiving option behind CeeDee Lamb against the Chargers next Monday. One of the prerequisites. That's 2 for Lamb. Jake the Turd Ferguson. Brandon Cooks caught 1 of 4 targets for 7 yards and added 6 rushing yards on 1 carry in Sunday's loss to the Niners. The veteran wideout once again had trouble getting on the same page as Dak Prescott, although the entire Dallas offense struggled in San Francisco. Cooks is yet to top 27 receiving yards in any of the first 4 games as a Cowboy, but a breakout could be coming Week 6 against the Chargers secondary that's given up 6 touchdowns to wide receivers in 4 contests. Chargers defense. Dak Prescott is on the board. Max Dugan. Cooper Tooper Rush. Easton Stick. Trey Lance. Oh, they were screaming for Trey Lance. Joshua Kelly. Registered 17 carries for 65 yards in the win over the Raiders on Sunday. With Austin Ekeler out for a third and likely final game due to a high ankle sprain, Kelly ended his multi-week stretch as the top running back on an underwhelming note. While Kelly essentially was the only running back to see much work Sunday, he averaged only 3.8 yards per carry despite facing a Raiders defense that had previously struggled to stop the run. With the Chargers on a bye in Week 5, expect Kelly to revert to the number 2 back role with Ekeler likely ready to hit the ground running against the Cowboys on October 16th. Yeah, he sucks. That's 3 for Ekeler. Multi-week stretch, top running back, underwhelming. Yeah, you sucked. In one good fucking game. Joshua Palmer. Added to the injury report for Monday's game against the Cowboys, listing him as questionable with a groin injury. Palmer had been a full practice participant all week, but he may have picked up the injury at some point during the team's final session Saturday. In any case, his late addition to the injury report suddenly muddles his status for Monday and leaves fantasy managers who are planning on including him in the Week 6 lineups in a tough position. While logging a season-high 85% snap share in the Chargers' last game, Week 4 against the Raiders, Palmer recorded 3 catches for 77 yards on 8 targets. With Mike Williams out for the season, Palmer should be primed for a big role the rest of the way if he can move past his own groin injury. Yeesh. CeeDee Lamb finished with 4 receptions on 5 targets for 49 yards in Sunday's loss to San Francisco. Lamb finished as Dallas' leading receiver Sunday, but it didn't result in a big game with the offense mustering just 161 passing yards against the Niners. The 24-year-olds contributed 379 yards from scrimmage over the first 5 games of the season, but his value has been limited by a lack of touchdowns. Lamb has made just 1 trip to the end zone after scoring 9 touchdowns over 17 games in 2022. He will look to correct that against the Chargers' league worst pass defense on Monday Night Football in Week 6. It's 2 for the Chargers, D. Was the other one mentioned with Ferguson? Or Cooks? Against the Chargers, primary receiving options. It's Cooks, I think, right? Against the Chargers secondary. Yeah. But this is Dak Prescott. And Dak Prescott sucks dick. Tony Pollard. Full practice participant Friday. The quick return to full participation after one limited session suggests Pollard should be ready for his usual workload Monday against the Chargers. Only two teams have allowed more fantasy points per game to running backs, and Pollard has dominated the Dallas backfield work in competitive situations this year. Only two teams. I see anything else but Lamb? League worst pass defense. But it's Dak fucking Prescott. He sucks. That's the problem. Dak Prescott completed 14 of 24 pass attempts for 153 yards, one touchdown, and three interceptions in Sunday's loss to the Niners. He added one carry for 2 yards. San Francisco's vaunted defense gave Prescott it fits all game long, sacking the quarterback 3 times and forcing 3 interceptions in Sunday's one-sided affair. Although 2 of the picks came from in the fourth quarter when Dallas was in desperation mode. Prescott was inaccurate when given time in the pocket, airmailing an open Luke Schoonamaker on a third down pass in the first half before leading Brandon Cooks out of bounds on a deep shot in the second. 30-year-old has done a good job of protecting the ball with just 1 turnover of his first 4 previous starts, so it's fair to write this off as a down game against a tough opponent. Prescott has yet to throw for 300 yards in any game this season, but that could change with the potential bounce-back performance against the Chargers' league worst pass defense next Monday. That's another one for Schoonmaker. And that's 2 for Cooks. Fucking Cowboys are bad. Keenan Allen caught 3 of his 5 passes for 32 yards and a touchdown in Sunday's win over the Raiders. Up until the final throw of the game, a 51-yard dime to Joshua Palmer to seal the win. Up until the final throw of the game, a 51-yard dime to Joshua Palmer to seal the win. Allen was easily the team's top target as the Chargers largely sat on a massive first-half lead that evaporated quickly over the final 30 minutes. While the veteran's 5 targets were easily his lowest this season, quarterback Justin Herbert attempted only 24 passes total thanks to mostly the game script. With Mike Williams on injured reserve, expect the passing attack to lean heavily on Allen until the youngsters like Quentin Johnson and Darius Davis get more acclimated to the offense. So Palmer, Herbert, Johnston, Davis. It's 2 for Palmer. That's 2 for Johnston. Herbert's on the board. Davis on the board. Darius Davis. Finally, Justin Herbert. Full participant in Thursday's practice. Herbert sustained a fractured middle finger to his non-throwing hand during the Chargers' Week 4 win over the Raiders, but a Week 5 bye provided the quarterback with some extra time for the injured digit to heal. That being said, Daniel Popper of The Athletic relays that Herbert isn't expected to take any snaps under center in practice this week, although it appears to be only out of a matter of precaution to avoid any further injury to the finger. The fact that Herbert was still listed as a full participant on the first Week 6 practice report puts him on track to start against the Cowboys on Monday, where he'll be taking snaps both out of the shotgun and under center. And Herbert's a fucking beast. How do you not take Herbert? How do you not take fucking Herbert? You're doing the votes? You got 2 for Johnston, 2 for Palmer, 3 for Ekeler. And on the other side, you got 3 for Ferguson, 3 for Schoonmaker, 2 for Cooks, 2 for Lamb, 3 for the Chargers defense. Now tonight, we ran the Bills defense, which almost won, almost lost for us. So what do we do here? What do we do here? If you bust that Ekeler, all right, Ekeler, of course. We want Ekeler, of course, in all the goddamn lineups. That's a given. Herbert, Allen, Prescott, Pollard, Lamb, right? This is if you're running the top 6. What if we try and keep these triplets together? Ekeler, Herbert, Allen, right? Johnston and Palmer, they're both twos. They both seem to be canceling each other out. Eckler stands out as the three. I don't like choosing both these fucking receivers. I mean, you could probably get Palmer and Johnston for the same price as just Allen. That might be something to think about. And here you got Pollard, Prescott, and Lamb. Well, right off the bat, I would keep Lamb, and I get rid of Pollard and Prescott, leaving me with 2,800 for Spiller. We can't give Gallup. We can get Turpin. To the prompt Schoonmaker. Schoonmaker. Ooh, this is intriguing. Quentin Morris came up big for us tonight. Let's take a look at that depth chart. Remember, logic goes out the fucking window. Schoonmaker's my guy. Oh, fuck yes. Yep, this lineup's happening. Now, wait. I want to run a second Eckler. Because we sure as fucking run a no Rico Dodal. Let's get Eckler up top. Of course, with Herbert. But instead of Allen, we're going to run Johnston. What about Palmer? Do we like Palmer? He's all fucked up. Give me the Chargers D. Chargers D. Give me Lamb since Lamb was the only one that showed up last time. Can I get Ferguson with Lamb? I can. Cooks or Ferguson? No, Ferguson. Ferguson. Yes. So Eckler, Herbert, Johnston, Chargers, Lamb, Ferguson. I like that. I like that lineup. I just want to see the Chargers scoring again. 8 against Minnesota, 5 on Tennessee. They'll get to Dak, man. Dak's not good. Turpin, Schoonmaker, and Lamb. That could be the fucking nuts. Suck my nuts. All right. So we got this one here. What's going to be Herbert, Eckler, Allen. Give him his triplets. The triplets. Now, if you go Lamb, again, takes us down here. We don't get Ferguson. We can get Turpin and Davis. I like Davis. I like Davis as a 6 card. I said I did. Or do we commit this? I like this kid. Kid's getting targeted. Darius Davis. Yep, we like him. He's basically the fucking Kevontae Turpin on that side. But again, we're gonna run a second Herbert. We sure as fuck ain't putting no Donald Parham Jr. in the fucking captain's chair. And this one, we're gonna go Herbert, Eckler, Johnston, defense, Lamb, Ferguson. Yep. Yeah, was you da. All right. And we got Keenan Allen along with Eckler, Herbert. I don't think we're going to need Johnston for that one. But we will take Lamb. Turpin. Davis. See a pattern developing here. At worst, I feel bad for a one. Let's try and get the triplets in here. Eckler, Herbert, Allen. So now that we got the triplets out of the way, we've got to see if we can actually still get them. We'll see. Eckler, Herbert, Allen. The triplets. Eckler, Herbert, Allen. Eckler, Herbert, Allen. Eckler, Herbert, Allen. Eckler, Herbert, Allen. Ted Ferguson, along with Eckler, Herbert, Allen. Eckler, Herbert, Allen. We don't be liking our triplets. Eckler, Herbert, Allen. Dicker, Eckler, Herbert, Allen. Quentin Johnston, Eckler, Herbert, Allen. The Cowboys, Eckler, Herbert, Allen. We'll probably fix that. Let's get Aubrey in there just to have him in there. Make sure he stays. Zaya, Eckler, Herbert, Allen. Don't forget Dicker. Gallup, along with Eckler, Herbert, Allen. Spiller, Eckler, Herbert, Allen. Now, Spiller's not staying. Let's see what we got here. Dak Prescott. Put him in with the triplets. Of course, we'll get Turpin in there. 800 left. We'll get Schoonmaker. Pink Baraduj. That's the only Dak captain lineup I'm getting putting in there. All right. It's all right. It's all right. Done. All right. Pollard. Pretty much doing about the same thing. Turpin. You can roll Gallup and fucking yeah. I like Turpin to be a gadget player along with Demario Davis. This is our core. Triplets and Turpin. All right. Ooh, Chargers D. That's tempting. It's very tempting. Chargers again. We can't get Turpin. Well, let's just say we took Turpin. What do we get? We get 23. What do we get for 23? Absolute dog shit. So fuck that. Let's grab Chargers D. And actually, we're going to run Lamb. We're going to run two. We're going to run two. We're going to run two. And Schoonmaker. And in this one, fuck Spiller. Give me Lamb. Give me Turpin. Give me Ferguson. I'm going to drop Allen for Palmer or Johnston. Let's put Palmer in for now. Palmer doesn't play. We'll put in Johnston. Bang. They haven't rewarded me my money yet. That was, I feel bad for a while. Hold your balls and smile. All right, so we got 23 left until they pay us. All right, so we're just gonna have to put the lineups up, but not actually cash it yet. So this is Palmer up top. We don't need Kelly, but we run Ferguson because we can't run Lamb. If Palmer's cashing in, maybe we pull Allen for Lamb now. Ferguson. Oh, and Turpin. It's fucking perfect. That's a perfect fit. Let me do that up again. Yeah, reload. Palmer at the top, right? I have enough to put one more in real quick before I cash out here. Palmer, Eckler, Herbert, Allen, Ferguson, Turpin, Dash. All right. As soon as they pay me, I can put the rest of these in. As soon as they pay me, but for now we'll just register. Josh Kelly, I don't fucking think so. I mean, what if he gets in there? Because no, that's not happening. Who else deserves another lineup? Yeah, we're gonna run it underneath. Yes, get rid of Kelly. Eckler, Herbert, Allen. Also give me the Chargers D and Dicker. Which gives me a $9,800 captain, Josh Kelly. Sound like Ferguson here. Can we put Lamb in here and then drop somebody? Let's see. Yeah, let's drop Dicker. It's Eckler, Herbert, Allen, Chargers, Schoonmaker. Yeah, we like that. Cooks. Eckler, Herbert. Oh, you can get Lamb. So Lamb and Schoonmaker. Here again, we get Lamb. Oh, we get Pollard. No, we can't get Pollard. We get Lamb and the Schoonmaker. Wait, we got that, don't we? Oh no, we switched it up. Good, good, good. Aubrey. Now you can go Pollard here, but I like Lamb. With enough left for Schoonmaker. Everett. Fuck Prescott. I want Lamb. We get Turpin yet? We get Davis though. That's good. Dicker. Lamb. Turpin. Johnston. Lamb. And Turpin. Well, this is Cowboys D, so pull Herbert. Pull Eckler. Let's get Lamb and Pollard. With 10 left for Dak, it's the Cowboys D. Yeah. Chargers D. Oh, yeah, that works out. With enough left for. Probably want Lamb here. Noah Aubrey. I would think Cooks. We can go Cooks. Ferguson. Say you go Lamb and fucking drop the kicker. Yeah. Gallup. Turpin. It is. Look, can you drop him? Is there anybody else we can get over here? Anybody better than? Nah, it's Lamb. Pollard ain't gonna do shit if the defense is shutting him down. And finalmente, Lamb, Johnston. Ooh, Cowboys, Chargers. God damn. If you got two Cowboys D's in there, go Turpin again or Johnston? Turpin, leave the money on the fucking table. So I don't know about Lamb. This would probably be a Prescott. Because if Gallup's going off, it means Lamb's maybe not doing shit. But instead of Turpin, right, you got the Chargers D right here. But the Chargers D can get cut the fuck up. I like Turpin over Chargers D there. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 20 fucking lineups for tomorrow's game. May fate and faith decide your fortune, and if you should win, blow your money on the new Pharaoh's Lounge Kickstarter. Peace, love, war. Oh no, sorry, Dwayne, I had to erase all that shit. I kind of went on a bit of a very, very bad vocal cord straining temper tantrum. So I had to do some erasing. Got a little crazy this weekend. So this is my restart. All right, kid. Peace and love and war. All the other shit in between. We start fresh.